What is narcissistic personality disorder? Narcissism is a personality disorder condition, in which a person will consider himself very important, and should be admired. People with this disorder almost always feel they are better than others. In some cases, people with narcissistic personality disorder are known to always boast about their achievements, even though it is a normal thing. Narcissists themselves have a background story that is said to come from Greece. It is told that a young man named Narcissus fell in love with his own reflection when he accidentally saw himself in a pool of water. That's why narcissism is synonymous with the habit of being too proud and loving yourself. Narcissists also usually have low levels of empathy for others, and consider themselves to have a higher importance than others. People with narcissistic personality disorder have feelings of irritability, and can easily feel depressed when they are criticized by others, even though they have high levels of self-confidence. Narcissistic personality risk factors. This condition can be experienced by anyone. However, generally narcissistic personality is easy to find in early adulthood as well as in adolescence. There are several factors that are said to increase a person's risk of developing narcissistic personality disorder, including: 1. The attitude of parents who underestimate the little one, ridicule the child's fear and the little one's needs. 2. Lack of praise and affection during childhood. 3. Praise and indulgence in excess. 4. Unreliable parenting or parenting patterns. 5. Learning manipulative behavior from parents. 6. The cause of narcissistic personality. Actually, the main cause that can lead to narcissistic personality disorder is not yet known. Like other mental disorders, the causes are complex. A dysfunctional childhood may be correlated with narcissistic personality disorder. These dysfunctional factors could be due to parents who pamper their children too much, have high expectations of children, cruel treatment of children, or children are often ignored by parents. There are also those who say that this condition can be caused by genetic factors, namely a narcissistic history in family members. This condition is also said to be influential because of the relationship between the brain and behavior and thinking skills that play a role in the development of narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissistic personality symptoms. Narcissistic personality is included in the category of personality disorders, antisocial and self-limiting, because in general people with this personality disorder have dramatic and emotional behavior. The following are symptoms of narcissistic personality disorder. 1. Believe that he is better than others. 2. The illusion of power, success and attractiveness. 3. Exaggerating achievements or talents. 4. Expect constant praise and admiration. 5. Believe that you are special and behave like someone special. Six. Failure to recognize the emotions and feelings of others. 7. Expect others to agree with his ideas and plans. 8. Taking advantage of others. 9. Expressing a form of contempt for people who are considered inferior, low. 10. Being envious of others. 11. Believe that others are jealous of yourself. 12. Difficulty maintaining healthy relationships. 13. Set unrealistic goals. 14. Easy to hurt and experience rejection. 15. Have a fragile self-esteem. 16. Present yourself as stubborn and unemotional. But behind all this behavior lies a fragile self-esteem. Generally, a person with a narcissistic personality has difficulty accepting criticism. He has a tendency to hide his shame and humiliation. After that, he may react with anger, contempt, and various ways to belittle others, thereby making himself look better. Narcissistic Personality Diagnosis. To diagnose a patient with a personality disorder like this, the doctor will usually ask the patient's history, his family's upbringing, and the patient's relationship with his family and environment. Doctors can also use a Narcissistic Personality Inventory questionnaire, which lists 40 questions measuring things that lead to narcissism, such as how much a person needs attention, or how much a person is thirsty for power. Narcissistic Personality Treatment. Treatment for narcissistic personality disorder can be done with therapy, such as visiting a psychologist, or home therapy with family members involved. The method of therapy that is usually used is psychotherapy. Psychotherapy aims to build self-esteem and also guide the sufferer to have realistic expectations. Narcissists can also regularly do activities, such as yoga and meditation, to reduce this disorder and always communicate with family and closest people, with a consistent attitude and support from people around. Of course, this personality disorder can be overcome as long as it is lived with a consistent attitude. In children, it is recommended that parents do not overdo it in giving praise. It would be better if the praise was given appropriately. While for parents who pay less attention to their children, it is also necessary to increase their attention so that their little ones have a reliable personality in the future. Narcissistic Personality Prevention. Actually, there is no special prevention that can be done so that symptoms of narcissistic personality do not appear. This is because the main cause itself is still unknown. Therapy carried out together with the family should also be able to help families learn healthy ways to communicate, reduce emotional stress, and maintain harmony between family members. People with this personality disorder are often unaware that they may have a problem. Because of that, in the association, usually that person will look more domineering, always proud of himself, and belittle others without feeling guilty, because according to him it is the right thing. If you have symptoms, or know someone around you with severe narcissistic symptoms, it's a good idea to seek professional help. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends, so we can continue to make more videos. Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to press the bell button. Also, be sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.